Today I'm going to be sharing on how long it took me to go from 0 sales to over $100,000 in sales on eBay. Alright guys, so I started selling on eBay May 14th. 2020. That was right when the pandemic hit, and I moved back in with my parents for a brief period of time. I was there for about a month and a half, and I started eBay up in my parents' spare bedroom. That was actually my sister's bedroom. And basically within that year, I did $110,000 in sales on eBay, and I sold 1,500 items. Over 1,500 items, and my average sale price was $70. Obviously, I didn't have a warehouse. Obviously, I didn't have that much space to store that many items. So what I was doing, I was focusing on very good quality items. I really try to avoid $20 items, but within a year, I cleared the $100,000 mark. Within the first 6 months, my selling limit was actually really low. It was like 250 items, and my selling limit in terms of dollar amount was like 10,000 or 12,000. It took me forever to get it up to and pretty much an unlimited amount. My selling limit now, it's like 750,000 that I can list on eBay per month, dollar amount. And back in the day, that was really my problem. That was really what was holding me back when I was first starting out, I remember. And then I remember I finally got it up to like 35,000 a month that I could list, because I started off with like 250 items, $500, or no, obviously we all start off with like 5 items, $500, and then it went up, you know, gradually. And I remember I just got complacent, and I slacked off like around Christmas time, and I went below standard, and they dropped my selling limit from like 35,000 back to like 10,000. And only posting $10,000 worth of inventory, it really held me back. But then I creeped back up and got all my percentages higher. And then from like January up until May, I got most of my sales, I believe. But for the most part, when I was starting off, I was just focusing on the monster items, 100, 200, 300, and just driving to different places and just picking items up in my Prius, or at the time actually I had a Mustang, then I got a Prius, and I was just going all over the place. I was driving an hour here, 30 minutes here, getting 80, 100, $200 items back and forth, because I didn't have the space, and at the time the flea markets weren't even open when I was doing all this. So I was still able to do 110. And actually what I'm going to be doing now is I'm actually going to go back to that kind of formula, but just with way more knowledge, you know, with a more of a cold approach when I buy items in terms of my steam in my head. I'm not just going to buy just to impulse buy. I'm going to be doing it how I used to do it, but just more volume like that. So I'm going to be going to a lot more flea markets how I used to, going on Facebook, and all that stuff, and trying to find heavy hitter items. And honestly, that's the kind of the best way to do it when you're starting off. You don't have that much space. You probably don't have that much capital to start. So you got to take it slow. And you got to take advantage of the space and the money that you have. So try to turn 10 into 100, 10 into 200, and just wait for the deals. And if you don't get the deals, it's okay, because your limit is very low either way. So if you're starting out, I think that's the best way to do it. Facebook, OfferUp, and obviously going to flea markets now that they're open. But back in the day, I literally didn't even have that option. So within the first year, I cleared 100,000. If I could do it, you guys could do it too. But here's the thing: you have to be disciplined. You have to work extremely hard, and that's what I did. I remember I was hungry for it because Corona had just happened, and I remember I had told my buddies like, "Oh, you know, Corona just happened. I literally I was already thinking about doing eBay. I remember I told my friends, I'm gonna be making more than our manager right now by this time next year. And they looked at me like I was insane. But I was like, nah, screw that. I'm gonna make more than our manager right now. It's in my head. I'm gonna make more money than I did in this previous job, and I'm gonna go super hard. And that's what I did. So yeah, I wasn't gonna let anything stop me. Right now I have goals that no one can tell me anything. I'm gonna achieve them. And that's the way I did it. So within the first year, I cleared 100,000. Obviously not everyone is as disciplined or goes as hard, but you can go hard. Maybe in the first year you don't want to do 100,000, but if you have it in your head that you want to do 30,000, go for that. Some people in their first year, they want to do 500,000. Everyone has different limits and what they could do. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. But everyone has different limits. Everyone has different ways of thinking. There's people that think way bigger. There's people that think a little bit smaller. Just start off with what you think you could do, what's manageable. If you're doing a part-time job, you know, you could do it on the side. Maybe once you're out of work, you're looking for items, you're looking for deals on Facebook. So yeah, guys, like I said, within my first year on eBay, I cleared $100,000. And I think I've made over $600,000 on eBay in the last 2.5 years. So it completely changed my life. It can change yours. And, you know, I think I'm a rare case. Most people don't even make a full-time living on eBay for sure. Actually, most people don't. Most people just look at it like a job like Uber or DoorDash, where they could just sell something quick and get a quick buck, quick 100, 200, 50 bucks. They don't look at it as like as a career or like a profession. I look at it as, I take this shit seriously. I look at it like I'm a professional. I come in here, I get a haircut every week. I come in like I'm ready to work, just like anything else. And you have to look at it like it's your job now, and this is what you do. So yeah, guys, just wanted to share with that. Actually, a few people asked me in the last few days how long it took me to get to 6 figures, and that is the answer right there. 1 year it took me. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Dave Pallets. I have 13,000 items listed in my store right now. And if you guys are new, or if you guys are already subscribed, comment down 3 eagle emojis. If you guys support the channel, if you guys want to get better, I'm trying to build a strong community here on YouTube, and I'm going super hard for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys later.